With the school year coming to a close, it's important to look back on recent happenings that took place in this building that will soon become a memory for some. Stick around to see everything that happened this spring on this edition of Wildcat News. Hello and welcome to Wildcat News. I'm your host, Brooke Holzhauer. Being a high schooler and not knowing what you want to do for the summer or after high school is something that many kids experience, but one annual fair held here at the high school can help you through it all.
There are many young people unsure of what fields they want to work in after high school. In response to this reoccurring trend, our school organized a career fair. With so many different career paths, there are those who are more focused on their future after high school.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just here for the marine hats and the candy from everybody. And it's also cool to learn about all the areas and different careers there are, especially being that I'm going to college next year. I'm indecisive. I say I want to go into business, but I'm not 100% sure, so that could change.
I'm here at the career fair to look at different jobs that I might be potentially interested in and to get to explore my options after high school.
These two are more focused on their careers and jobs past high school, but some people don't want to wait that long. Others have a plan as far as getting jobs in the summertime.
I came here to the college fair to, learn about job opportunities, and I really want some, job internships and some summer opportunities given to me so that I could build on some experience and kind of explore different areas and learn where exactly I want to go to in the future.
Not only do I want to get out of class, I'm going to school for sports medicine, so I wanted to speak with the medical professionals here and the Jets to see for shadowing and internship opportunities. And luckily I've gotten the Jets email, so hopefully there's an internship in my future.
Kids tend to look for jobs during the summertime to fill up their free time and to earn money. The two previous individuals mentioned that there is more than 2 careers at the career fair to look at.
I mean, it's definitely not the biggest deal if you can't make it. There's obviously going to be other opportunities. I think this is our second one, right, this year, or something like that. So there's definitely other opportunities. If you really want to learn more about something, there's always Google.
I think the career fair is a great thing to come to, and you get to see a lot of cool stuff, which is really awesome. Yeah, so come to the career fair.
The career fair has helped students find interests in many different jobs, whether that's working a job in the summer or working a job in the future as an adult. The career fair has made students more confident in becoming adults one step at a time. From WVTV, I'm Michelle Tilton.
The career fair is truly enjoyed by the students and even staff, so next time you find yourself confused about a job or your future career, look no further because the fair is here to help. Sports are major in Warwick, New York, especially with high schoolers who have been athletes for a while. But there's a new sport that just landed here in the Hudson Valley that has been nothing short of powerful.
Girls flag football, those words usually not heard at Warwick Valley High School, but this year things are taking a remarkable turn. For the 2022-2023 school year, Warwick has decided to add another sport to their spring sports season alongside girls and boys lacrosse, baseball, softball, crew, and soccer. Here at Park Avenue Elementary, the girls flag football team is celebrating one of their last home games of this spring season, and this time it is senior night as well. But because this enticing sport is gaining popularity, it is being added to other schools across the nation as well. This is girls flag football. Although football may be looked at as a sport for guys only, the tables are turning, and it seems as though many girls are partaking in this up-and-coming sport.
Flag football has been super fun. I've loved learning this sport, learning all the different aspects, offense, defense, doing all the plays. Practice is always so fun, seeing the girls, and I've met tons of new people as well.
I think flag football has allowed me to make a lot of new friendships. There's a lot of girls who do it, obviously, so there's a bunch of girls like freshman, sophomore, junior. I've got to meet a lot of new people. So yeah, I think that's it.
Girls flag this year in New York State and specifically in Warwick has been awesome. I was really happy to have the opportunity to be a part of it and to be a part of this team with our 48 pioneers. What's better than that?
The bonds that these girls have created and the skills that they have been able to develop are the key factors of why this flag football league is a sport that will go down in history.
This was a sport that originally only boys could do, and now females actually get to do this, and they get to actually try football, and they are having a great time. It's just a fun season, and it's exercise, and it's something different, and it's competitive. So for those girls that wanted something a little bit more competitive.
The way we're all kind of like a family, and we go down and up together, and it just taught me how to handle victories and loss together.
This has been like the highlight so far of my 26 years. This has been a blast. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I'm beyond happy that this was something that I decided to do.
For WVTV, I'm Brooke Holzhauer.
Female flag football is a sport you do not want to miss out on. High school girls of any age are welcome to join, even if you've never played before. When you think of social and artistic events held here at the high school, you may think of a multitude of them, such as the wide range of concerts held here every year.
With May comes the most exciting time of the year for those in the music program, the spring concert season. Members of several groups, from Meister singers to concert bands, are thrilled to exhibit their talents and perform for everyone. The music program directors have been training the students for about 8 months now, and they are very proud of how far their students have progressed.
Concert season, especially the spring concert season, we've been working really hard, and it shows, it's like the time that the culmination of everything that we've worked towards the year. So it's our most difficult music, and it's also probably the most sentimental concert that we have for the year.
This time of year is bittersweet. That's the word I'm looking for. It's bittersweet. So it's a celebration, but it's also like, no, don't leave me.
The students who have been training hard are excited as well. That excitement is mixed with a little melancholy, as for many students, it will be their last time performing at the high school.
I've definitely learned how to better sing, but also most importantly, just how great the people are over there. You know, it's really been one of the greatest elements of it, is just being able to grow with such a community of just different, colorful personalities, all around, and just becoming the best of yourself,
The last concert for me was pretty bittersweet. I'm excited to see what the future holds in terms of me playing the violin, but it was also sad to leave my friends and people that I've been playing with since the 5th grade.
Even with the departure of several students this year, the teachers of the music program are certain that the students who remain will perform just as well.
Having the students prepare is a lot of work, but a lot of fun at the same time.
So next year, it's going to be an exciting year. I've already started planning the program for the orchestra kids, so my seniors have a lot of work ahead of them of the things that we're going to do. But that's all I can say for right now, because I don't want to give it all away. But I do have some things in the works for my orchestra kids.
Although this is the last concert series of the school year, students and teachers alike are excited all the same and can't wait to see what the future holds for the music program. For WVTV, this is Astrid Kelly reporting.
Although the concert season doesn't last very long, and this year's season has come to a close, you can always consider joining in on them next year and see just how good our music department is. When we come back from break, we'll take a look at more interesting stories, and we'll even look into the near future, only on Wildcat News.
Hello, Mrs. Jones.
Hey, CJ.
Coach. Emma. Mom. Last year I experimented with painkillers, and then I started taking them every day.
174 days ago, I started intentionally vomiting after meals.
My anterior cingulate cortex has a population of overactive neurons.
Cutting my arms has become a compulsive behavior.
I started having suicidal thoughts.
Can you help me find the proper support and medical resources?
Can you help me research the best treatment facilities?
I'd love to chat with you about ideas on how to help manage this.
Welcome back to Wildcat News. I'm Brooke Holzhauer. When we think of things we can do in our community or in our country, there is one category that stands out: the armed forces. Recently, WVTV had the chance to go to the middle school and check out an annual event they do for veterans.
It's that time of year once again at Warwick Valley Middle School, where the annual Veterans Breakfast has been taking place since 2009. Here, Americans young and old can all come together and celebrate the country that still stands strong today.
This event, I think, is very important for everybody involved here. Not only the veterans, of course, who are being honored today, but I think it has a lot to do with involving young people.
And veterans aren't the only ones that are proud to be here today. Obviously, this event wouldn't have been possible without our administrators of the middle school.
I think, there's only so much that our children are going to learn from a textbook or a worksheet or even a lecture. So for our students to have an opportunity, along with the faculty and staff, to honor our veterans, to honor those that sacrificed their lives so that we could have the freedoms that we have today, it's so important.
With all the work by our administrators in keeping this event alive and strong, it's also the children that embody this liveliness and strength of this country. From the cards they've sent to veterans over the past 30 years to the personal interactions with them.
The training and stuff they had to go through makes me happy and grateful of what I have, and it also makes me it lets me know that I can do good things like that.
A community gathering such as this one is a difficult task to coordinate, and yet, if one part of it were missing, the atmosphere just wouldn't be the same. From WVTV, I'm Liam Kevins.
Always remember to thank and acknowledge the veterans who have served our country the next time you encounter them. And check out next year's Veterans Breakfast to both support the school and the vets. With the end of the school year only a couple of weeks away, many students have already had finals or end-of-year projects to do. But there's one specific kind of test that gets mixed opinions from both staff and students.
That blue sky and those sunny summer rays can only mean one thing to all the bustling students of New York. The state regents exams are right around the corner. Every year, anxiety, stress, and fear sneak up on these young adults. Some hate the exams, but the tests being grossly underestimated.
The regents exams help set New York State apart from many states in the rest of the country academically. It holds all the schools in the state accountable at a level that I think other standardized tests don't. Because the regents are course specific, it's not the same as taking a prep course for the SAT or ACT or any of those generalized tests.
So the importance of the regents is that students throughout their entire year are working on a curriculum, and at the end of the year they can kind of test and judge how they did throughout the year in those subjects. We offer various different regents examinations, and it gives students and teachers kind of a barometer and a data point, so students can see what they've accomplished and where they are compared to other students.
It seems that these campus figures really know what they're talking about. But do the students of New York really understand the weight on their shoulders?
My thoughts on the region, I will have to say, I don't think it's really important, but it is a level of I feel like students should just take it to have that testing aspect of going to a room and actually being in that room and actually having to take this big test. As for someone like me who hasn't was part of a Regents program classes, the last one I remember taking is English, and I know when I took the English, I actually didn't finish the actual Regents. I only did part A and part C. I didn't get the chance to finish part B.
I think the regents are important. I think that test taking is not for everybody. I'm one of those kids that does not do well with test taking. I get test anxiety and all of that. But I did really well on my English regent from last year. I got an 85. So I do think the hard work does pay off. I do think, though, Regents could be seen as something not very important to some people, and I can totally understand why.
As the years pass, these students mature into their roles as adults, understanding the importance of the Regents exams. But has this rite of passage gotten easier over time? Let's head back to the professionals.
I can see the Regents exam changing in the future in a few different ways. The Regents exam or the Regents diploma used to help students get additional money if they decided to go to a SUNY or CUNY school. I don't know if that's still going to be the case. Many colleges are moving away from weighing standardized tests so much, but I think the Regents exam is so specific to New York State curriculum that it has to keep a place in our school system.
I do. I think the Regents will change. I think the Regents is going to change because I think the state wants to go towards more project-based assessments. So therefore, more hands-on rather than multiple choice questioning. So I think they're going to have students make a portfolio rather than just a culminating test, and then they'll kind of do a portfolio at the end of the year and get graded based on that.
Maybe you, a New York student, or you, a worrisome parent, can now better prepare yourself for the upcoming exams. For WVTV, I'm Justyce McArthur.
Although Regents take a lot of time to prepare for and complete, it can end up being a great accomplishment that will prepare you for future tests. Now that most of our tests and projects are complete, seniors are reminiscing on things they've achieved and been part of at WVHS. Let's take a look at what exactly those things are and what teachers have to say about their students.
About to enter their adulthood, many students must grapple with the end of a major chapter in their life, high school. From being in school clubs and activities to the relationships with teachers and friends, eventually, we all have to say goodbye. On a moment like this, many students and teachers find themselves reflecting on their high school memories.
We've had a lot of fun memories here in Warwick. Some of my favorite are like Spirit Week is honestly so fun, and all the musicals, going to all the football games. Everything's just been a great time.
I don't feel ready for it. So although I'm happy to finally be into a different part of my life, it's really weird to be leaving.
This isn't just an important occasion for all graduating seniors, but also for the teachers. And flashbacks are likely to ensue for said teachers for how they felt when they graduated as seniors.
I've always had a great appreciation for what a great community Warwick is. It's a strange feeling for us as teachers to see students go as seniors and then they go away and then they come back 4 years later, but it's also awesome and rewarding. Go Wildcats!
I'm really impressed by this class, that they have really showed courage in the face of adversity and a lot of tenacity. So I'm really proud of them, and I will miss all of them dearly.
Throughout the generations, people can say high school was a ride, to say the least. And although no graduating senior can say they were the perfect student during high school, many of them can still say they've learned how to better themselves since freshman year.
It's hard to explain how I feel. I'm really excited, honestly, that the school year's over and we'll be going off to college, but it's also very bittersweet since, we've known all these people for so long and we're leaving.
I'm content with where I'm going in life. I have people that care, so I'm not worried about life being terrible outside of high school. I'm going to meet new people, do new things, hopefully explore some new interests. So yeah, generally I'd say I'm nervous, but I'm definitely excited. I think everyone should be who's graduating.
Freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, whether you're excited or sad to leave high school, any graduating senior can say the 4-year journey has taught them life lessons. And that's what high school is all about. From WVTV, I'm Liam Kevins.
Even though us seniors are graduating in a couple of weeks and the high school will be a place of the past, we will continue to look back on our successes and involvements that took place here. Speaking of seniors, recently I had the chance to go around WVHS and ask staff one piece of advice they have for those of us who are graduating.
With graduation right around the corner, you may be looking for advice from your educators. Well, I went around the high school today and asked people what advice they have for graduating seniors.
Do not hesitate to do something that will make you feel uncomfortable. So do something that challenges yourself, do something that you may not like, because that's how you're going to learn and grow.
If I could give one piece of advice, it would be that life is a very interesting journey and you really don't know where you're going to end up. Just learn what you love and then you'll figure it out.
My message to you guys is to remember your relationships and to be intentional about feeding those relationships. So for some of you who are looking to leave here and have Warwick be in your rearview mirror as fast as possible, just realize that we're always still going to be here when you're ready to come back.
Advice for graduating students is make sure that you work hard. Nothing worth attaining is ever easy, so do your best in everything that you look to do, and make sure you find something that you enjoy doing, because you're going to have to be doing it for a long, long time.
My piece of advice for graduating seniors is twofold. One, be safe, but not so safe that you forget to enjoy life.
After hearing all of that advice, I think I'm prepared to graduate now. For WVTV, I'm Brooke Holzhauer.
The staff at the high school truly want the best for the students they've seen and taught, so do not forget to come back and visit those who have impacted your educational experience in Warwick. Wait a minute, it looks like we have some late-breaking news. Apparently, there's more going on in Mount Peter than what most locals expect.
Mount Peter, a place known for its snow sports, has been hiding something underneath the surface. A dragon, long thought to be extinct, has been hiding away just outside of town.
So yeah, I was snowboarding down the mountain, because that's what you do on a mountain, obviously. When I got lost and I stumbled on this cave, and my first thought was, whoa, caves aren't just in movies? Wild, man. So I thought I'd catch my breath, it was getting kind of chilly out. So I stumbled in, and I come across this big, scaly reptilian monster, and I'm like, oh, that's a dragon.
I've been studying zoology for years now, and I've never seen anything quite like it. I mean, I've heard rumors, but it's an amazing discovery nonetheless.
Though the dragon was just discovered, apparently they've been sleeping in this cave for longer than we've known.
Dragons in Warwick, it's something to worry about. Not that I'm surprised that there are dragons. I knew there were dragons. My kids grew up, all right? We watched Dragon Tales on PBS. We watched Barney on PBS. You know what really concerns me? What if Teletubbies are real?
I don't actually quite understand how people didn't know that I existed. I come down every Saturday for karaoke nights.
This recent discovery has the scientific community baffled, and could mean huge compensation for those who found it.
So yeah, apparently I'm getting paid for this, which is really cool, because if I got paid for getting lost more often, I have so much money.
I can't believe they're paying this guy, the idiot who broke into my cave, who discovered me. They're paying him? If anything, he should be paying for my damages, including my therapy, because honestly, that was traumatizing.
Who knows what else could be hiding in the deepest reaches of the Hudson Valley? Maybe an ogre in the Hudson River, or a unicorn on Main Street. Anything really is possible, and for this Never Happened News Network, I'm Jojo Gagliano.
Oh, I was really convinced that this was real, but of course, it's fake news. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today for the last edition of Wildcat News for this school year. And unfortunately, this is my last time anchoring as a student here. So from all of us at WVTV, have a wonderful summer. And this is Brooke Holzhauer signing off.
Do you know that you're in my lane?
No, not at all.
Are you not paying attention? Are you texting?
I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6.
It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention.
I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up.
My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention.
It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.